So this is the second part of our revision, and today we'll review Unit 7 to Unit 12. So here in exercise number 1, we have different films, okay? So let's find out what kind of films or what kind of movies these are. So number 1, we have horror films. What's number 2? What do you think?
Number 3, cartoon.
Correct. Number 3 is cartoons. What
Number
about
8.
Number 8?
Number 8, historical drama.
Correct.
Action films, number 6.
Correct.
Comics, number 7.
Comedies.
Comedy, yes. Number 4, love story.
Right. Number 5. Do you remember thrillers? Which
No.
No.
Yeah.
Thrillers are like a bit like action movies, but there's more mystery and crime in thrillers. Okay, what about number 2? Do you remember science fiction films?
Yes.
Right? So, yeah, so science fiction films. So these are some of the films. Did I send you the workbook?
Yes.
Yeah, have you started?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, very important, because the final exam is almost exactly the same, okay? All right, so these are types of films. So here, I don't know if you remember the story about James Bond, but let's see what you remember. So tell me if it's true or false, okay? على حسب اللي تتذكري فيه يعني. So James Bond was born in England. Is this true?
Yes, true.
It's actually false. He was born in Scotland.
Okay.
Okay, he had 2 sisters.
I can't remember.
Yeah, this is false because he was an only child. Okay, his parents died in an accident. Is this true or false?
I can't remember.
Okay, it's true. And he lived with his grandparents. Can you remember this?
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. He likes studying.
هو مش وقف قراية ما كمل.
Yeah, but he didn't like studying. He liked sports.
Yeah.
He worked as a doctor in World War II. Is this true?
Yes.
It's actually false. He worked as an agent. And number 7, he got married in 1962.
I can't remember.
I think this is true. All right, so this is the idea. So okay, can you change the wrong ones? Can you make them into negative? For example, number 1, can you change it to negative?
James Bond wasn't.
Correct.
Was not. Born in England.
Good. Number 2.
He had 2 sisters.
Rana, can you change number 2 to negative? Can you make it negative?
He had 2 sisters.
How do we make past simple negatives? What do we do? What do we use?
He didn't have 2
Correct.
sisters.
That's it. He didn't have. He didn't have two sisters. Okay, what about number 5? Rana, can you change it to negative?
He didn't like studying.
Correct. And number 6, Cecile?
He didn't work as a doctor in
Correct. Yeah.
school.
So this is positive and negative of the past simple. Okay. So this is the exercise. Let's take a look at number 3. So exercise number 3, we want to use, you have 3 options. You can use did, was, and were. Remember that was and were, you cannot use another verb with them. Do you get the idea? So if you find a sentence and there is no place for a verb, this means was or were. But if you find another verb, it means did. Do you get the idea? Can you do number 1? Let's divide them. Number 1, you can start, Isabel.
Okay. Did you get up early?
Correct. So, okay, Rana, what about number 2?
Were you at work all day?
Correct. Number 3, Isabel.
Was your manager nice to you?
Correct. Number 4, Rana.
Did you listen to any music?
Correct. Number 5, Isabel.
Was you at home in the evening?
Close, you're very close. But here we have you. We don't have he or she.
Where?
Yes. Good. And the last one, Rana?
Did you go to bed late?
That's it. Very nice. So this is how we can use yes, no questions باستخدام did, was, and were. All right, let's take a look at number 4. Okay, so number 4, we have 7 questions and we have 7 answers. So it says here, number 1, when did you last go to a birthday party? What's the right answer from this list, Cecile? What do you think? When did you last go to a birthday party?
2 months ago.
Right, good. Number 2, Rana, whose birthday party was it?
My cousin Tim's.
That's right. And number 3, who did you go with, Cecily? Who did you go with?
My boyfriend Leo.
Correct. And Rana, correct, yeah. Where was the party?
In Tim's flat.
And how many people were there, Cecily?
About 50.
Right. And what music did they play, Rana?
Dance music.
All right. So this means the last question. So this is, how long did you stay?
Until 2 a.m.
That's it. So this is a revision of different question words using the past simple. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so we're gonna look for 15 verbs together. Let's find 15 verbs. So we have choose, we have buy,
Break.
we have break, what else? We have listen. We have, what's this?
When.
And what's this?
Wait.
Yes, and what's this?
Start.
And we have What's this?
See.
Correct. And we still have others. We have, it's about this. Can you see this?
Put.
Uh-huh. And then we have, do we have 15? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We still need 6 verbs. Can you see this?
Hate.
Hate. And here we have, can you see this?
Sit.
And then we have come. Can you see it?
Yes.
And what else do we have? We have okay. I think that's it. I can't find any others. Let's see. On vertical, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There are 3 others, but I can't find them, so it's okay, even if we don't find them. All right, so you get the idea. They just want us to look for verbs here. Okay, which of these verbs do you think are regular? And which of them are irregular? What do you think? For example, choose. Is it regular, irregular? What do you think?
Irregular.
Correct. What about listen?
Regular.
Win?
Irregular.
Right. What about hate?
I don't know.
Hate, hated.
Oh.
So it's regular. What about wait?
Regular.
Regular. Wait, waited, regular. Correct. Break, broke, irregular. Win, won, irregular. Sit, sat, irregular. So it's mixed. Some of them are regular, some of them are irregular. So this is the idea of Unit 7. Unit 7 was about the past simple, okay? So it was mainly about the past simple. Now let's take a look at Unit 8. Let's see. And let's see the questions. So Unit 8 is also about the past. قاعدين في موضوع الpast. Okay, here it is. So question number 1, it says, use the prepositions, حروف الجر. Rani, are you there? Can you hear us?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Okay, can you do number 3? Here you have a group of prepositions. and الخيارات هي.
Go to the beach.
Correct.
Go to the beach.
Correct. Go to the beach. That's correct. Okay. Rana, what about number 4?
Go. Go for a boat trip.
Is that correct, Sasabi?
No.
What do you think we should use?
Okay.
Nothing? Go a boat trip like this?
Yeah.
Okay, Ranim, do you agree?
Go in a car. Rent.
No, we're doing number 4. رقم 4.
For
Mhm.
go on.
Correct.
About travel.
That's right. On. Usually for travel, we use on. Go on a boat trip. On. Go on. Okay, Sisbi, what about number 5?
Go to work.
What do you think, Rana?
ما سمعتهاش.
Number 5.
Go to work.
Nothing.
Nothing. Sisbi thinks 2.
Go for walks.
Correct. Go for. Okay, number 6. Ranim, what do you think?
Rent in a car.
Okay. Sabir, what do you
Rent.
think? Number 6. Do you agree? Rent in a car?
What's meaning rent?
إيجار, يؤجر.
إيجار. Nothing.
Correct. We don't use anything.
Anything.
Okay, so Sabir, what about number 7?
Stay in a hotel.
Okay, Rana, number 8.
Stay with friends.
Correct. Stay with friends. Okay, so هذا الموضوع يعتبر نوعا ما مهم. أفضل اللي عنده في أي تلخبيط يراجع من ال student book نفسها. So you need to check it and get used to it. Okay, now tell other students. I think we can skip this. Let's take a look at number 2. So number 2, we want to make questions. So we want to put the words in the correct order. Okay, so question number 1, where can I get a bus to the airport? This is the first question. What about question number 2, Sesipi?
Can I
صح? Can I?
find a hotel room for elderly?
But what's the verb?
Oh,
Can I?
Can
Find.
Yeah.
What does it
Can
mean,
I-
find?
الفصول.
Yes, correct. Okay, number 3, Rana.
Which museums can I visit for free?
That's also correct. Ranim, what about number 4? What do you think, Ranim? Ranim, are you there? I think Ranim's not there. Okay, so Sabi, can you do number 4?
Okay. Where can I buy some nice things?
Some nice?
هي ما بعرفها.
Correct. بس كيف نطقها؟
Some nice presents.
Presents.
Present.
Yes. Yes. Present بمعنى هدية. Correct. And Rana, number 5?
Where can I get a really good pizza?
Right, nice. Good, good. So these are all questions which are, I think they're in the present simple really, but all of them have can. فالدرس هنا اللي هو موضوع الكان, using can for questions. All right, now let's take a look at number 3. Let's check number 3, question number 3. Okay, so here we want to use comparatives. So number one, which country is, what do you think? Smaller. صح. Rana, what about number two?
Which capital city is bigger?
Correct. Number three. So it's a B. What about number three?
Which country is more expensive?
That's right. Number four, Rana.
Which capital city is more modern?
That's right also. And the last one, Sisabi.
Which country's football team is better?
Yes, that's correct. So these are comparatives. Now let's take a look at number four. This is nice. Number four, it says, fill in the gaps with the infinitive or the infinitive with to. So we have two options. يا إما infinitive verb زي ما هو without any change. يا إما الانفينيتيف مع to. هم هذول الخيارين اللي عندنا. Okay? Two options. عندنا two options فقط. infinitive لوحده بروحه وإلا infinitive مع to. طبعا الverb موجود بين القوسين. So number one, what do you want to do tomorrow? Okay, let's do it in a conversation, okay? So Salsabil, you can be A, and Rana, you can be B. This way we can do it like a conversation. Okay, so you can start.
What do you want to do tomorrow?
I'd like go shopping in town.
Is that correct?
I'd like to go.
Right, to go. Okay.
We did that last weekend. I'd rather go to the beach.
Okay. Rana?
Okay, let's do that. Where would you like to go?
Can we go to Angel Beach? It's really nice.
Yes, good idea. Let's go there.
All right, very nice. So the idea لو جتكم اللايك في الغالب وراها to. I'd like to have, I'd like to go, I'd like to. ديما فيها I'd like to مع like بصفة عامة. So هذه فكرة الانفينيتيف أو infinitive with to. Now number 5. It says think of 3 things you would like to do tomorrow evening. Okay. Okay, can you think of a thing you want to do tomorrow evening? Says a B. Something you want to do. Can you tell us about a plan that you have?
I want to go جيب مع كل الأفعال.
I want to go. أنت استعملتي.
يعني مثلا cooking.
I want to cook.
من غير ما نديره to go.
لا to go إلا لو كان نشاط معين زي مثلا go swimming, go cycling مثلا go camping.
ing مع go to.
لا ما غير to go to يعني زي go shopping ما فيهاش to. لكن لو بتدري على مكان مثلا حوش عمك مثلا I want to go to my uncle's house. عرفتي؟ انت شنو فكرتك؟ انت قلتي cooking تطيب.
cook ايه تطيب.
معناها تقولي I want to cook ما غير go. Okay.
I want to cook some cakes.
Okay, بالنسبة للكيكس أحسن نستعمله make. I want to make some cakes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to study English.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do my homework.
Good.
Just
اوكي نقدر نقوله بدل want تقدر تقولي مثلا I'd like to هل يمشي ولا مش نفس المعنى؟ لو قلتي مثلا I'd like to make a cake, I'd like to study English, I'd like to do my homework. هل نفس المعنى أو مش نفس المعنى؟
I like أنا حابة ندير.
لا مش I like, I'd like, I would like.
I would like. نفس المعنى.
Correct. Yes. هذه الفكرة صح. Okay, Rana, can you give us an example or two about something you'd like to do in the future or you'd like to do tomorrow?
I want to go to the beach.
Okay. Can you use it?
next-
Can you use it using I'd like to instead of want? من غير want يعني.
I'd like to go to the beach.
Good.
I want to go swimming.
Good. Mm-hmm.
I'd like go shopping.
Okay.
That's it.
That's good. That's nice. All right. Okay. So this is the idea. So it's about the future. Now let's take a look at number 9. Let's see what questions we have here in unit 9. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay, here we are. Okay, so number 1, we've got a bit of vocabulary. So here it says write 2 words that go with these verbs. So this means we have some verbs and we want to write some words. So we can say sign a contract. Can we say sign something else? من غير contract? Can you think of another word? But من غير contract. Can you think of something else that we sign? Sasabil? What do you think, Rana and Ranim? Can you think of any words we use with sign? Can we sign a car?
No.
Can we sign vegetables?
No.
Okay, so what can we sign من غير contract?
Class.
Sorry?
Class.
Class? But what does sign mean?
حضور.
لا.
توقيع.
توقيع. sign معناها توقيع.
Sign report.
قربتي انت. Not correct. لكن قربتي. Yes, we sign letters and we sign contracts. صح. Okay. Now what about write? What do we write? دي جاوبتها قبل شوية.
Report.
We write reports. What else, Rana? حاجة تانية نقدر نكتبها. Something else that we can write. Something in the office. هو الدرس كله هذا جاي من لو تتذكروا درس الأوفيس. الناس يشتغل.
Write notes.
Write notes. في حاجة أحسن. Take notes أحسن. رقم 5 take notes. What else do we write? عادة موظفين مكاتب شنو يكتبوا غير الرسائل؟
Write an email.
Write an email is correct. صح. What about write to? عادة نكتبوا لمين؟ Write to what?
Write to conference.
Write to company. Correct. You can write to the company. And you can write للزباين.
Customer.
customers, you can write to customers, and you can write to the company or to a company. And what do you answer in an office? If you work in an office, what do you answer?
Answer the phone.
You answer the phone, and what else?
An email.
Correct. You also answer emails. If you get an email, you need to answer it. And you take notes, and you take what else? There's something else you take.
Take a message.
Correct. Sometimes if someone calls and you can't find the person, you need to take a message. Correct.
Take back.
Sorry, take
Bath.
back what?
Bath. حمام.
Take a bath. صح? But can you take a bath in the office, in the middle of the office?
No.
I think that maybe they'll fire you next time. Or maybe they'll choose you to be the best employee of the month if you take a bath in the company. But صح, take a bath, take a shower, take a break, take شنو تاني؟ صح يعني يجوا مع بعضهم. Take a bath, take a shower, take a break. صحيحات. لكن التركيز هنا على الأوفيس. So take a message, take notes. I think بالنسبة للأوفيس صح. Take a shower. Maybe if you want to talk about your daily routine, you can say, I take a bath, and then I have my breakfast, and then I go to work, for example. It would be correct. What about number 6? I work for, or I work in.
I work for a company.
Correct. I work for a company, and I work in
office.
Correct. I work in an office. صح. I go to
the work.
Without the, I go to work. صح. And I go to work. هي صح لكن مش مطلوبة يعني عامة يعني صح. هذه زي قصة take a bath نفس الفكرة. I go to work صح زيها. لكن في الأوفيس في حاجتين نمشوا لهم.
المؤتمرات شنو؟
Conferences. I go to conferences صح. والاجتماعات.
Meetings.
Correct. Yes. So people who work in an office, they usually go to conferences or they go to meetings. صح. Okay. So number 1 كله جاي من درس الoffice. All right. Draw 6 pictures doing different. I think we can skip this. محتاج رسم. Okay. So number 3. So all of this is, remember, this is in the present continuous. Okay. So let's have a conversation. So I'm going to be dad, and you can be mom and Jim. So, okay, so mom, Sasabil, you can be mom, Rana can be Jim, and I'm going to be dad. Okay, so you can start.
Okay. Jim, can you help me?
Sorry, Mom, I'm doing my homework.
What does no.
صح؟
What does
لا.
What does your sister
لا مش does. Sorry, بحسابك قلتي حاجة ثانية. هذا present continuous Sasabil, not present simple. معناها القصة كلها صايرة now.
What? Doing.
تمام. doing وبعد what شو بيكون؟ doing صح. وهنا شنو لازم يكون مع ال ing في present continuous؟ is. What is صح ولا؟ What's your sister doing? Jim.
She's having a shower.
تمام.
And what is Gray and Sam doing?
اوكي لكن هنا عندنا شخصين ولا؟
are
اها good.
They are playing football, but Dad isn't
صح.
do anything.
دوش نديروا لها؟
Doing anything.
Right. Okay, so Dad says, yes, I am. I'm reading the paper. Not anymore. Okay. فحاولوا ركزوا في الأسئلة لأن مرات هم في الأسئلة يقولوا لكم شنو المطلوب. يعني زي السؤال هذا من الأول موضحين أنه مطلوب present continuous. أنا لازم كل شيء في present continuous. Okay, now let's take a look at number 4. Okay. So here we have verbs. All of these are traveling verbs or traveling phrases. So we have fly. What about number 2? What's number 2?
cycle.
Cycle.
Cycle. Number 3?
Drive.
Number 4?
sail.
Sail. Number 5?
Walk.
Correct. Last one?
Take. Take her.
Train.
Take the train. That's correct. Okay, now let's say each one, let's say it in a different way. So you can say fly and you can say go by plane. You can say cycle or you can say
go by bike.
Correct. You can say drive or
go by car.
You can say sail or go
by boat.
صح. You can say walk or
go for walk. Go on foot.
صح. Go on foot. هي من مش زيهم، هي مختلفة. Go on foot. ما نقدرش نقولوا go by foot زي الثانيات. لازم نقولوا go on foot. I go to work on foot. I go on foot. مثلا. صح. Take the train.
go by train.
Yes, نفس الشيء. Go by train, take the train. صح. So هذا جاي من درس الترانسبورت. مواصلات. Very nice. Let's take a look at number 5. Okay, to number 5 من الأسئلة اللي أكيد بيجيكم زي هذه. لأن فيهم الاثنين present simple or present continuous. أنا بشوية تركيز لازم تعرفوا أمتى حنستعمل continuous وأمتى حنستعمله simple بناء على المثال نفسه. Okay, so number 1, where does your best friend work or study? Okay, who can tell me why did we use present simple number 1? Why?
لأن because she is work every day.
صح.
Not just now يعني.
بالضبط، كلامك صح. That's exactly right. لأن نتكلموا بصفة عامة، هذا الشخص وين ديما يخدم، وين ديما يقرأ، حاجة habit، حياته اليومية. So محتاجين present simple في الحالة هذه، ما نقدروش نديروا present continuous. فهذه مطلوب التركيز، نفس التركيز هذا أساسا في امتحان لازم بتركزي على شنو يدوي المثال باش تقدري تعرفي present simple or present continuous. Very good. Now number 2. Okay, you can do number 2, says Amy.
What is your best friend doing at the moment?
Correct. Okay, Rana?
Which TV programs do you watch every day, every weekend.
Correct. Number 4. Ranim, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
What are your parents?
I hope you're not driving, Ranim. Are you driving?
No, teacher.
Okay.
What are your parents doing today?
Okay, correct. صح. That's correct. Okay, Sasabi, number 5.
Where
هنا ركزي، عندك حاجتين، عندك هذه كلمة بتركزي فيها وهذه.
الإس كيف نديروها في
علاش بدي is؟ Why do you need is؟ مفيش مكان للإز. present simple أصلا ما فيهاش is. إلا لو جاتك مثلا what is your name, what is your job, where، مثلا حاجة زي هذه يعني. Where are you from?
Where do you usually
Good. كملي صح.
go?
Good. That's it. Present simple. Where do you usually go? Number 6, Rana.
What's the teacher doing now?
Yes. Correct. Present continuous. Okay. So these are examples of present simple and present continuous questions. It says take turns to answer them. I don't think we need to do that. Okay, now let's take a look at number 6. No, I think number 6 is also easy. موضوع كان و can't فقط. Talk about things you can do quite well and things you can't do. يعني مثل حاجة تقدر تديرها بتقولوا I can drive, I can swim. حاجة ما تعرفوش تديرها I can't play the piano, I can't speak Japanese, I can't ride a motorcycle مثلا. يعني موضوع بسيط الكان والكانت. Okay, now let's take a look at number 10. كان التركيز على الصحة. I think most of it was about health. Unit 10. Yes. Okay, so here in Unit 10, let's start by matching the verbs. So we say do exercise and we say eat what?
Fried food.
Fried food.
دكتور شو معناها fried food؟
Fried مقلي. حاجة مقلية fried. So eat fried food صح راني. Drink.
Alcohol.
Correct. And get.
Stressed.
That's right. Get stressed صح. Okay.
معناها
stress يعني بمعنى التوتر أو الأرق أو مش أرق sorry. توتر أعتقد أحسن ترجمة. ضغط النفسي stress. Get stressed أن الشخص يتعرض لضغط نفسي. Okay. So what about lose?
Weight.
Weight. And stop?
Smoking.
Correct. And get?
Get fit.
Right. And go?
To the gym.
Go to the gym. That's right. Very nice.
دكتور get fit معناها
Get fit, it means your body becomes healthy. It means you have good muscles, good body, you don't have fat, your weight is good. يعني احنا زي ما نقول بالليبي تبدا لياقتك كويسة. على عكس مثلا lose weight مرات lose weight بروحها ما يكونش في لياقة، يعني يبدأ الشخص مرخي رغم أنه وزنه كويس، لكن get fit يبدأ شخص لياقته كويسة، صحته كويسة. يعني ديما get fit أحسن من lose weight فقط. هذه الفكرة يعني. Okay, and if you want to get fit, you should go to the gym, you should do exercise, you should eat healthy food, وهكذا. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Take turns, how often he. Okay, so هنا number 2, we're gonna make questions. We're gonna make questions. والquestions كلهم حيكونوا بالشكل هذا. How often? حنسأل بعضنا how often do we do these things؟ يعني كم في العادة نديروا في الأشياء هذه. So Rana, you can ask Ranim the first 3 questions, and she will tell you how often she does them.
Okay. How often do you eat out?
I eat one
Once.
once a month.
Good. I eat out once a month مثلا صح؟ Number 2.
How often do you get up late?
Twice or 3 or twice or 3. Teacher 3. Twice or 3.
صح بس لازم تكملها twice or 3.
months.
Okay, twice or 3 times. لازم تقولي عدد المرات.
times months ولا or بس يعني أو بس times.
لازم تحددي حتى الفترة، مثلا بتقولي twice or 3 times a month
or week.
a month or a week.
Or
على تقدر تغيري a week a month على حسب عدد التكرار خلال الفترة، بس ضروري من ذكر الفترة.
yes.
وعلى راحتك بعدين بتغيري نوع الفترة، مش مشكلة، لكن ضروري من ذكرها. Okay, very nice. Now, Rana, you can ask Sabil the next questions.
Number 4 or 3?
Yeah, 4.
How often do you check your email?
Never.
I never check my email.
How often do you watch sport on TV?
I don't watch. Never.
How often do you go to parties?
Once a month.
Good. We forgot number 3 in Sana ما سألناش رنين. You can ask her number 3, Rana.
Okay. How often do you go to the theater?
I don't go to the theater.
Good. تمام. فهذه قصة how often التركيز كله على التكرارية يعني. هذا المطلوب يعني في question number 2. Okay, now here we're going to talk about advice, how to give advice. Number 3. So it says write 2 pieces of advice for each person, for these people. So number 1, Anna has a problem, okay? Anna can't get up in the morning. مثلا واحدة من النصائح Anna should go to bed earlier. Can you think of other advice maybe for Anna? Sasabi, can you think of any advice, any other advice? أي نصيحة تانية نعطوها لرنا نعطوها لأنا.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Okay, what about number 2? Gail is tired all the time. Can we give him any advice?
Yes. Sleep.
Sleep what?
Sleep earlier.
معناها بنقولوا Gail should sleep earlier. Right? Okay.
should يعني يجب.
Yes. يجب. لكن يجب بمعنى النصيحة يعني مش يجب غصبا عليه يعني. عرفتي فكرة؟ غصبا عنه يعني. يعني يفضل أو ماذا بيه يرقد أبكر. should يعني أخف شوية من must مثلا. عرفتي؟ ولا have to. Okay, what about number 3, Rana? What do you think? Can we help Rob? Can you give him any advice?
Rob should write the names on a paper.
Good, that's good advice. Can you think of any advice for Anna?
No.
No. But
She should drink a lot of water.
Yeah, that's good advice. Yeah, maybe she can't get up because she's dehydrated. She needs to drink more water. So I think it's good advice. Do you have any advice for Gail, who's tired all the time? Can you give him any advice, Rana? Something you think he should do?
He should drink coffee.
Good points. Maybe he should drink some coffee to help him, wake up a bit. Maybe it's not bad advice. So the idea لو جاكم سؤال يقول لكم قصة الادفايس تقدروا تستعملوا should لإعطاء النصائح. All right, now let's take a look at number 4. Okay, so I want you to tell me these words, these adjectives. Do they talk about appearance, how you look, your appearance, or do they talk about your character, your personality? So for example, beautiful, this is for appearance. Generous, this is for personality. Ranim, what about overweight? Is this appearance or personality?
Appearance.
Correct. And good looking, what do you think, Ranim? Good looking.
Character.
Good looking.
Appearance.
Yeah, appearance. So, okay, Silsabil, what about attractive? What do you think?
Character.
Correct. I don't know. I think it's appearance. Because attractive, it means how you look. What's the difference between character and appearance? Silsabil. فرق في معناها.
Character الشخصية.
صح. Appearance?
المظهر.
Yes. صح. Correct. So attractive is actually for appearance. What about funny? Silsabil, what do you think?
Funny. Character.
Yeah. Rana, what about selfish and lazy? What do you think?
Character.
Both of them are for character?
Yes.
Yes, you're right. Okay, Ranim, what about reliable? What do you think? Does it talk about appearance or character? Reliable. What do you think, Sisibi? Reliable.
Reliable.
Reliable means someone you can rely on, someone you can depend on.
ثقة.
Yes, ثقة وفي ينعب عليه يهني بالليبي هيك نقولوا شخص ينعب عليه شخص يهنيك. يعني if you ask them, if you have a reliable friend, this means if you ask your friend for anything, she will do what she says. If she gives you a promise, she will do it. If she says, I'll help you, she'll help you. If she says, I'll give you a pencil, she'll give you a pencil. If she says, I'll drive you to school, she will drive you to school. يعني شخص يعتمد عليه. هيك معنى reliable. So what is it? What do you think? Is it for appearance or is it for character?
Character.
Correct. Slim?
I don't know.
Slim is like opposite of fat, opposite of overweight. Like thin.
Appearance.
Correct. Rana, what about outgoing? What do you think?
Character.
Bald? What about bald?
Appearance.
And short?
Appearance.
That's correct. That is correct. Okay, now number 5. Okay, we're gonna make some questions. We need to put the words in the right order to make a sentence, to make a question actually, not a sentence. And then we want to find the right answer from the answers here. So number 1, who is Joe? What's the answer? Who is Joe? From part B, where's the answer?
He is my brother.
That's right. Can you do question number 2? Rana, can you put it in the right order?
What does he look like?
That's right. And what do you think the answer is?
He's tall and he's got fair hair.
That's right. Okay. So what about number 3? What's the question here?
What does he like doing?
Right. And what's the answer?
He's like traveling.
Correct. He likes, not he's like.
Okay.
The S is with like. صح ولا؟
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. Ranin, what about question number 4?
What's he like?
Correct. And the answer is?
He's like
الإجابات من الجزء تحت هذا.
he's like very kind and quite shy.
Correct. He's very kind بس ممنوع استعمال like في الإجابة.
Yes, he's very kind and quite shy.
صح. That's correct. Very nice. طبعا هذا موضوع اللي هو الدرس لو تتذكروا تكلمنا على الفرق بين what's he like and what does he like. Okay, في شوية فرق تكلمنا عليهم. Let's take a look at number 6. Okay, so this lesson is about health. So let's think of different words to use for health problems. So we have a cold, we have, what else? Can you think of?
Stomach ache.
Stomach ache.
Toothache.
Toothache.
Headache.
Sorry?
Headache.
Headache.
Ill.
Ill.
And sick.
Sick. Okay, that's good. I think that's enough. What about parts of the body?
Arm.
Arm.
Foot.
Foot.
Eye.
Eye or eyes. Head. Hands. Nose, mouth, ears. Any part of the body. Okay, what about seasons?
Autumn.
Autumn.
Spring.
Winter.
Spring and winter. Correct. Can you think of adjectives we use for the weather?
Warm.
Warm.
Cold.
Cold.
Cool.
Cool.
Snow. Snowy.
Snowy.
Sunny.
Sunny.
Cloudy.
Cloudy.
Rainy.
Rainy.
Windy.
Windy. صح. ولو كنا في ليبيا تقدر تقولوا حتى sandy مش sandy sorry dusty لو في غبرة أو لو في ترابات. بس كلها صح. Very nice. Okay, so this is unit number 10. Let's take a look at 11. Let's see what questions we have in unit 11. So let's take a look. Okay, here we are. So here we have some verbs in the box. So we have 7 verbs in the box and we're going to use them in these examples. So we can do more exercise and we can do a language course. Number 2, we can,
Get a new job.
yes, we can get fit and get a new job. Number 3, house
Move.
to another. That's right. We move house and we move to another country. Number 4, more fun, a holiday. What's the right verb?
Have.
Correct. Have more fun, have a holiday. Number 5, less or harder.
Work.
Work less, work harder. What about smoking or eating chocolate?
Stop.
Stop. And the last one, weight or 5 kilos?
Lose.
Lose. So you lose weight or you lose 5 kilos. So, all right, so these are some verbs that we can use. Okay, so now we have questions using going to. هذا الدرس اللي هو على future plans, going to. So number 1, what are you going to do tomorrow evening? What are you going to do tomorrow evening? What about number 2, Cecilie? Can you put it in the right order?
Are you going to a holiday next year?
تمام, but you forgot the verb.
Are you have
لا لازم تقولي going to بس انت نسيتي الverb ما استعملتيش.
Are you going to have a holiday next year?
Very good, correct. Rana, what about number 3?
Where are you going to be? Where are you going to be tomorrow afternoon?
Okay, correct. Rani, what about number 4? Can you make it into a question?
Would you like?
Here, number 4.
Number 4.
ترى البضاعة كلها راح تلاقيها.
Okay, I think Ranim is busy. Okay, Selsabi, can you do number 4?
What are you going to do after class?
That's correct. Number 5, Rana?
Are you going to study English next year?
Good. Okay, so let's answer some of these questions. So, okay, so Selsabil, ask Rana 2 questions from this list and she will ask you 2 questions.
So now where are you going? No. Where are you going to tomorrow?
Which question are you doing?
Number 3.
Number 3, where are you going? You forgot the verb. شنو هو الverb?
Where are you going to be tomorrow afternoon?
Very good. So,
I'm going to be in the school.
At school. So, I'm going to be at school. Good. Okay, another question, Cecilie.
Okay. What are you going to do after that?
Correct.
Question number 4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do my homework.
Good. Mhm. Okay, Rana, you can ask Sasabir any 2 questions you want from the list.
Okay. Are you going to have a holiday next year?
Yes,
Can you give a full answer? Yes.
I going to have.
You can just say, yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yes,
Mhm.
I am.
Okay.
Are you
Mhm.
going to study English next year?
Yes, I am.
Good. All right. So these are questions for the future, for future plans. Now, number 3, write 3 things you're going to do and 3 things you might do. Okay, so Sasabir, I want you to talk about 2 things that that maybe you will do. Not sure. Okay. And I want you to use might.
Okay.
Tell me about something in the weekend that maybe yes, maybe no, and talk about it using might.
I might learn Korean language.
Okay, good. Can you think of another example?
I might learn drive a car.
I might learn to drive a car. Good examples. Nice. Rana, can you tell us about something that you might do in the future?
I might study Japanese.
Good.
I might visit my grandma next weekend.
That's also good. I might visit my grandmother. Nice. So this means if you want to talk about the future and you're not sure, you can use might. هي دي الفكرة. Okay. So number 4, draw pictures, blah, blah, blah. You can't draw. Number 5, put the verbs in brackets in the correct form. هنا عندنا 2 options. يا إما infinitive with to يا إما verb plus ing. So number 1, I want to buy a car. What about number 2, Cecily?
I love eating out.
Correct. Rana,
ما
number 2.
نقدرش نديروها to eat out.
تقدري، لكن عادة love والhate والlike يمشوا مع ing أحسن. على الأقل في البريتش انجلش أحسن. الإنجليزي يحبوا ing بعد love. I love eating out, I love playing football, I love going to the cinema, I love هكذا يعني. بس مش غلط لو قلتي I love to ماشي الحال. لكن هو في أفعال ما تقدريش تديري فيها القصة، ما تقدريش تديري حادي بادي، عرفتي؟ في منهم. Number 3, what do you think, Rana?
I hate taking exams.
Number 4, Cecily.
I love living in the USA.
لكن هنا عندك I'd love. I'd
love to live in the USA.
correct. Number 5, Rana.
I don't like driving.
Rani, number 6.
Teacher,
Yes.
I love to live or live.
I'd love to live. To live. Yes.
يعني بعد love أكيد لازم يجي to.
لا، مش الفكرة في I'd، لأن لو love بروحها بالing I love eating out، لكن هذه لأنها I'd love to live، لأن عندك I would love. ريتي الID هذه مع بعضها في رقم 4. Can you see it?
Yes,
I'd
teacher. Yes.
هذا السبب I'd، يعني هذه
Yes.
اختصار ل I would.
ما بيشتغل بالمصدر.
لا ما يمشيش. بعد الwould اللي هي I'd like و I'd love ضروري من استعمال to plus infinitive. لو استعملتي I'd love ولا I'd like زي بعض. اللي بعدها ضروري to plus infinitive. I'd love حتكون to. I'd love to learn. I'd love to go. I'd love to visit. I'd like to visit. I'd like to have. To plus infinitive. Okay, number 6. Cecilia? What about number 6? I need. What do you think, Karina, for number 6?
I need to get up early tomorrow.
Correct. I need to get up early tomorrow. Rana, number 7.
I'd like to be a teacher.
Correct. I'd like to be a teacher. Number 8, Cecilia?
I enjoy studying English.
Correct. صح. Okay. هذه قصة infinitive with to or verb plus
teacher
ing.
need والenjoy بس بيجي معهم to and to plus infinitive.
بالنسبة لي need فيها to plus infinitive. I need to get up. لكن enjoy ing. I enjoy studying.
Yes.
Studying. طبعا لو تراجع القاعدة تلقاها موجودة اللي هي هنا تكلمنا عليها.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so هذا قصة infinitive with to or verb plus ing. All right, now let's take a look at, I think unit 12 كان على present perfect. تكلمنا على present perfect. أيوة اللي هي القاعدة الثالثة جديدة. وأيضا تكلمنا عن المطار. Vocabulary for the airports. Okay, so here we have superlatives. So number 1 it says, who's the tallest? Who's the tallest? What about number 2? Says Sibi, what do you think?
Who's got youngest?
ولازم معها شنو قبلها؟
That.
صح.
Who's got the youngest?
The youngest شنو؟
Cousin.
Cousin. Who's got the youngest cousin? صح. Number 3, Rana.
Whose home is near.
حديراها نفس طريقة number 1.
Nearest.
وشين قبلها؟
The nearest.
Correct. Whose home is the nearest? صح. Number 4. Can you do number 4, Sabi?
Who's got most interesting?
صح. وشين قبل most?
The.
Yes. The most interesting job. صح. Number 5, Rana.
Who's the happiest today?
Correct. Who's the happiest today? Number 6, Cecily.
Whose watch is the biggest?
Correct. And the last one here, Donna.
Who's the best at English?
That's right. So أكيد لاحظتوا الفرق بين superlatives والcomparatives اللي مبكي درناهم اللي هي smaller, bigger, more interesting, more expensive. Superlative اللي هي الدرجة الأعلى منهم، أعلى واحدة فيها، أكثر درجة، هي دي فكرة superlative. All right, very nice, very good. Let's take a look at number 2. جتنا توا قاعدة جديدة. So here you have to decide. أنتوا حتقرروا هل حتستعملوا القاعدة الجديدة اللي هي present perfect تصريف الثالث أو الباست سيمبل الماضي العادي اللي كنا ديما نستعمله فيه.
على أي أساس نستخدمه؟
على حسب، لو لقيتي عاطين تاريخ محدد معناها حتستعملي الماضي العادي past simple، لأن ال present perfect ما يمشيش مع المواعيد، ما تقدريش تستعمليه مع المواعيد. ولو لقيتي متكلمين على خبرة حياة بصفة عامة، يعني شخص يدوي لك على حاجة دارها في حياته أو خلاص، معناها حنمشوا مع ال present perfect اللي هو التصريف الثالث.
أوكي.
وتقدري تلاحظي هذا، شوفي حتى في رقم 1 and 2. Can you read number 1 and 2 سلسبيل؟
I've seen the film
Titanic.
Titanic.
Number
I
2.
watched it with last night.
لاحظتها كيف I've seen the Titanic، يعني شخص يدري عليه في حياته شاف الفيلم خلاص، ما قالكش امتى، ما قالكش قداش مرة، ما فيش تفاصيل من الحاجة دارها لك، ما نعرفوش أي حاجة، أي تفاصيل ما نعرفوش. لكن مثال تاني قال لك I watched TV last night، أعطانا امتى دار الأكشن. عرفت الفكرة؟ So Rana, what about number 3?
I've
I
I've
don't
not
go to Australia.
Sorry Rani.
I don't go to Australia.
بس هني ما عندناش يا اما present perfect يا اما past simple، ما عندناش present simple.
I've not been.
صح. I've not، لكن الهاف حتى لازم تغيرها نيجاتيف، مش صح اذا اجابتك صحيحه. انا غير الهاف خلاها في النيجاتيف.
I haven't
ايوه
been.
صح. That's it. I haven't been to Australia. I haven't been. معناها شخص يتكلم على حياته لحد توا ما عمره ما مشى لأستراليا، هي هذه الفكرة. I haven't been to Australia. Number four, Rani, would you like to do number 4?
I went to the
صح.
UK last year.
Yes. لأن عندنا last year فمحدد الموضوع فنستعمله past simple. سلسبي number 5.
I stayed.
Correct. But علاش نسيتي ال N كملة؟
I stayed in.
Yes. I stayed in. Stayed in اللي هي عكس go out. قعدتي في الحوش يعني. Correct. Okay, number 6, Rana.
I've never
صح.
worked in a shop.
That's it. I've never worked in a shop. The last one, Rani.
I've gone skiing twice.
كويس، بس بدل الجون في لي
I've gone.
من غير الجون، لأنه اتفقنا الجون معناها مشى الشخص وما رجعش. في اللي تشبه لها
do
لا
do
الجو عندها تصريفين، عندها جون وشو هو
be been
yes
I've been.
صح.
لكن الجملة هذه past simple.
why؟
skiing twice.
ايه لكن ما اعطيناش موعد امتى الشخص مشى، قالك كم مرة، يعني الشخص هذا كنا في حياته قال لك انا في حياتي كلها مشيت سكينج مرتين. عرفتي؟ ما عطاش امتى مشى سكينج. معناها قاعد يتكلمنا عن لايف اكسبيرينس، ان الشيء هذا دار مرتين بس في حياته. so بالpresent perfect تقدري تقولي كم مرة الشيء صار. ممكن. الحاجة الوحيدة اللي مش ممكن ذكر التاريخ، ممنوع. لأن عادة present perfect يتكلم على حياتك بالكامل. يعني زي الشخص اللي قال I haven't been to Australia، يعني كأنه يقول ما عمري ما مشيت لحد توا، حياتي كلها ما عمري ما مشيت. ممكن غدوة ياخذ تذكرة ويمشي، لكن لحد توا عمري ما مشيت. هيك الفكرة يعني. ورقم 7 كأنه يقول لك لحد توا في حياتي مرتين مشيت سكينج، ممكن الأسبوع الجاي يمشي مرة ثانية. فهذا بعض الاختلافات المهمة بين ال present perfect وال past simple. وديما تذكروا ال present perfect معناش منه في العربي، احنا عندنا اللي هو الماضي وخلاص، لكن في الإنجليزي يعتبر present perfect زي نوع ثاني من ال past، يعني يدوي لك على حاجات صارت لكن يتكلم عليها بشكل مخصص، يعني ما يعطيكش التواريخ ويتكلم على حياتك بالكامل، يعني على مدى حياتك في العادة بالشكل هذا. Okay, so this is the idea, present perfect and past simple. Blah, 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 blah. We can skip this. Okay, this is good. Number 3. So number 3, we want to, or we have to write 4 questions using have you ever, have you ever. Can you see this question, have you ever? What does it mean in بالعربي have you ever? Have you ever?
هل عمرك؟
Yes.
في حياتك.
هل في حياتك، هل عمرك، هيك معناه بالضبط. اوكي. لكن طبعا لما بتستعملوا have you ever ضروري ما نحطوا التصريف الثالث، ما عادش يمشي الباست العادي، ضروري past participle، لأن present perfect والهاف دائما يمشي مع past participle. Okay, Rana, give us, you can ask Salsabil 2 questions using have you ever, and you can use the verbs from the box, and then she will ask you 2 questions using verbs from the box.
Okay.
Yes, I have. No, I haven't.
بالضبط. لو الشيء هذا جربتيه في حياتك بتقولي yes I have. لو الشيء هذا عمرك ما اختبرتيه في حياتك، زي الشخص اللي ما عمره ما مشى لأستراليا، بتقولي no I haven't. لأنه هو يعتبر yes no question. هو هل عمرك؟ هيك معناه بإجابته إما yes يا إما no. Okay, so you can start Rana, huh?
Have you ever been to USA?
No, I haven't.
play التصريف الثالث متاعها شنو؟
بالنسبة للأفعال اللي هي regular، أفعال ED تقعد زي ما هي نفس الشيء.
Have you ever played football?
Yes, I have.
Good. Okay, do you want to add another question, Rana?
Have you ever studied French?
No, I haven't.
Good. Okay, Cecilia, you can ask Rana some questions with have you ever.
Okay, Rana, have you ever studied Japanese language?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever worked in the company?
No, I haven't.
Have you ever written?
What's the past participle? Wrote اللي هو ال past simple. Past participle شنو هو؟ Written صح.
Written. Have you ever written later?
Good.
ما سمعتش.
قلت لك can you repeat it Cecilia?
Okay. Have you ever
Written.
Have you ever written a letter?
Yes, I have.
Very nice. Very good. فهذه فكرة ال have you ever، طريقة ال have you ever. Okay. All right. Now let's take a look at number 4. Okay, so we have a puzzle. So number 1, it says, did you have a good flight? So number 1 is flight. Number 2, it's flight, رحلة طائرة، رحلة جوية. Number 2, 14C is an حاجة seat. What's this word? فيها S وفيها L. What do you think? What about number 3? The opposite of depart. What's the opposite of depart? هذا الفوكابولري بتاع الطيران كله موجود هنا. Can you see these words? خلنا نقراهم لكم نذكركم بهم. Passport, a passport, a boarding card, hand luggage, a ticket, sharp items, pack your bags, passengers, a flight number, a gate, a check-in desk, a window, a middle, an aisle seat. اللي هم هادو أماكن الكراسي، يا إما اللي على الروشن a window seat أو الوسطي أو an aisle seat اللي هو اللي جاي في الممر. أوكي؟
يعني ممر.
يعني اللي جاي في الممر بتاع الطيارة، يعني من الداخل كرسي، مش عادة في الطيارة في زي 3 بجنب بعضهم. يعني أنت حسب الكرسي بتاعك يا إما بيجيك على الروشن يا إما بيجيك في الوسط يا إما بيجيك على الممر وين ما يخدموا المضيفين، صح ولا؟ هذا اللي وين ما يخدموا المضيفين اللي هو زي الصورة هذه. Can you see it? Can you see this؟ الأصفر، الكرسي الأصفر جنب ممر المضيفين، هذا يقولوا له aisle seat. aisle seat. هذا السبيلنج بتاعها aisle seat. الاس silent aisle seat. Okay, so معناها number 2 is an aisle seat. So what about number 3? What's the opposite of depart? عكس المغادرة، الوصول، صح ولا؟ So how do we say it? Do you remember arrive? Okay, so arrive is the opposite of depart. So number 4, on a plane, you're a... Start with the... Can you see the word number 4? كلمة طويلة يا شوي تبدأ.
Passenger.
Yes, passenger. Correct. Okay, number 5. It says pack your
bags.
Correct. Number 6, it says, have you got any hand luggage? Number 7, you can حاجة tickets online. You can حجز. كيف نقول حجز؟ حجز تذاكر.
نسيت.
You can book.
Oh.
You can book tickets online. Book a hotel, book tickets, booking, اللي هو book a seat, حجز. Okay, number 8. 14A is a something seat.
Window.
It's a window seat. And number 9. Number 9, here's your... What's this? Here's your can you remember this word? اللي هو كارت صعود. Boarding. Your boarding card. Here's your boarding card. كارت الصعود. Okay. Now let's take a look at number 11, 10, 11, and 12. My plane leaves from بوابة 7.
Gate.
Gate 7. And number 11, you can't take any items, any أدوات حادة. How do we say any? What's this word? You can't take any
Sharp
items. And number 12, go to the check-in desk. اللي هو بالبحث يقول لك check-in على التذكرة. check-in desk. And the last word, you can do this before you travel, which is pack. تجهيز. Pack your bags. Right? So الكلمة اللي المفروض طلعت بالطول اللي هي كيكي كان شكلها. So what's this phrase?
Have a good flight.
Have a good
trip.
That's it. Have a good trip. فهذا كل الفوكابلري تلقوه موجود حتى طبعا في المراجعة لما تقروا لامتحانكم ما تنسوش الريفيجن اللي هو اللي في الآخر الكتاب اللي فصل الملخص summary. يعني تقدروا تبدو من هنا من unit 1 كل شيء ملخص. كل المواضيع البلورالز كيف نديرها jobs numbers vocabulary personal possessions. لو تتذكروا هذا اللي ناقشناه في المراجعة اللي فاتت يعني countries nationality كلها مذكور في الكتاب كلها موجود في student book. يعني مثلا لما تبدو تقروا من الورك بوك خلوا student book مثلا مفتوح على المراجعة على الملخص يعني السمري موجود. السمري تلقوه يبدأ من صفحة 124 وأبدو حلوا الورك بوك. ومثلا عندكم نقاط مش واضحة حاجة مش متأكدين منها أرجعوا للملخص تلقوا الإجابة يعني فصل الإجابات. فمهمة جدا الملخص هذا السمري الكتاب كله ملخصينه لكم هنا. So you should check it. فصل كل شيء. Okay. هنشوف لو عندنا أي أسئلة تانية. أعتقد هو ذاك آخر سؤال. Let me quickly check. Let's take a look. Question number 4 هو هذا خلاص آخر سؤال. أوكي نكونوا هكذا كملنا المراجعة. Does anybody have a question؟ لو عندكم أي سؤال. طبعا بالنسبة للحصص اللي ما فضلوا مازال ما حملتهمش ممكن 4 حصص ولا 5 حنحملهم يعني بحيث قبل الامتحان حيكونوا الحصص كلهم محملات على القائمة حتلقوهم يعني على اليوتيوب. أوكي حتلقوهم يعني كل الحصص. وبالنسبة لكي طريقة تجهيز الامتحان زي ما حكيت لكم من الورك بوك حاولوا كملوا أكبر قدر من الأسئلة وفي نفس الوقت أن يكون تستعملوا اللي هو الموجز هذا في الستودنت بوك بحيث تطلعوا على كل الأشياء اللي درسناها يعني كلها موجودة هنا ملخصة. prepositions of place, family كل شيء موجود. Okay?
Okay.
So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your time. And I'll see you on the final exam. حنعطيكم علم أمتى نسقوه. حنأكد لكم يعني لأن بنشوفوا زملائكم اللي ما حضروش واللي غايبين عندهم بعض الظروف ونشوفوا البرنامج. اوكي بعدين حنعطيكم العلم. بس في الغالب حيكون اسبوع من توا يعني. اليوم هو شنو 4 يعني اعتقد المفروض يكون نفس الاسبوع الجاي اللي هو حيكون يوم 22. اوكي
اوكي.
يوم 22 معناها حيكون الفاينل ان شاء الله. alright
Thank you.
okay you're welcome. See you then and have a
Thank
good
you,
day.
bye.
Bye bye.